Alright, today we're going to demonstrate how to install the Pure Romance decal. We're going to do both of them. We have a white version and the white version and a pink version. We're going to demonstrate the pink version first. Here we have just the back of a small SUV. You always want to make sure you clean the window thoroughly with some soapy water. You can use Windex if you like, but we found horror stories with that, so definitely just soapy water will work the best. So definitely spray the back here, get yourself a paper towel, just clean it off nice and good. Because any kind of dirt or grime underneath will definitely affect the performance of the vinyl. So this one was dirty, so we're going to go over it again with a nice dry cloth, which was the other side of the paper towel. But basically, get all your pieces in play. Grab a roll of masking tape. And you can measure with the tape measure or eyeball, which I'm just going to show you eyeball because the purpose of the video is installation. So you're going to take two pieces of tape, put them in the corners, center it within your windshield or wherever you want to put it. Generally, center is a good way to start. And go ahead and tape up all the pieces so that you know that it'll fit, and then you can take a step back and look and make sure that everything is well spaced within your windshield. We currently offer two sizes on the site, a small and medium large, and I believe the small is 12 by 30 and the large is 15 by 45. So definitely you want to measure your window first prior to ordering. And part of the reason why this box was cut larger is so that you can easily line up this bottom box. So once you have that taped up, you kind of take a step back, take a look. That looks pretty good. I might want to rotate this a little bit. Or if you like, you may not want that spacing, so you can always adjust it however you want. So you don't have to be bound by the boxes and how they stack on top of each other. But in this case, we will move this back up. And move this back down. Now that's in place, you take another piece of masking tape, put a piece right down the middle. So what this does is that it makes a hinge. So we'll do one side, lay it down, and do the other side, which I'll demonstrate here shortly. So go ahead and grab a pair of scissors and a squeegee that will be included in your kit with your lettering. Some people like to use a credit card or even their hands, but the squeegee is the ideal tool. So what you do, you take, it doesn't matter which side you start on, you only start on one side. So you peel off the tape. I always like to push it back down just for extra insurance that's not going to move. Pick this up, you peel your backer away from the vinyl. And what that does, it releases the adhesive, so now this is sticky. And so once this is you get to peel back halfway, you take your scissors and you cut off that backing. So now you can lay this onto the window and the adhesive will hold it. So you switch hands, bring it over, and with your squeegee, overlapping strokes with pressure as you put it down. So now that side of the vinyl is down. So now that's not going anywhere. And then you repeat the same processes on the rest of the vinyl. Again, peeling it back, exposing the adhesive, cutting off the backer, and again, squeegee, switching hands, bringing it over so it's kind of hovering above the window, not touching. If it touches, you can generally pop it back up quick. If it touches, pull quick. That way it releases the vinyl because it hasn't been applied yet. And now again, overlapping strokes and pressure. Overlapping strokes and pressure. Now I do want to show a third way, or I guess a second way of doing it without doing this way. So I'm not going to do this one. I'm going to let this one come off because now that these are on, these aren't going to come off, so I can take off my hinge. Now the hinge is off. Now this is going to come down because I didn't cut off the backer and apply it. So now this is down, you can let this stick anywhere else, doesn't matter where that goes. I'll show you how to do that one in a minute. And now you repeat the same process as here, but this time you can get rid of this tape. And this isn't going to go anywhere because that's stuck. Peel that off, and again, overlapping strokes and pressure. Get that off. Holding it out, overlapping strokes and pressure. Now some people don't like to do that hinge method, which I think gives you the most control because it's just easier to do, in my opinion. But the other way to do it is just totally peel the back off. The downside with this is that now you have this whole piece just flopping around here, and it has the potential of maybe touching to itself. And once that happens, you're going to have to order a new one. Sorry. So now that you have this lineup point, because these go box to box, you can simply undo this and touch it together, like that. Some people like this method because it's a little bit quicker, but again, you take the risk of potentially losing this whole piece. Again, then you just start in the middle, overlapping strokes, work to the left or right. Doesn't matter which way, but you always want to go up, down, north to south. Now that that's down, we can now remove this application tape. The application tape keeps the vinyl all spaced correctly. And the theory behind it is that the sticky of the application tape is not as strong as the vinyl. And there we go. We've applied the vinyl that has gone on the window. And here's what we'll do now is leave this like this, and we'll go grab the hearts that are there and place those in. Because the hearts go on the outer boxes of here. You can always move them in and move them out. And this is where, on smaller items, instead of taping them and hinging them, you can always just peel them and stick them. Peel it and stick them. And again, make sure you're always squeegee, nice firm pressure. That. And now that's all applied, so now we can go ahead and take off all the application tape. And if by chance something starts to come up, which in this case it won't, because if you have your window nice and clean, it will stick. Vinyl loves to stick to clean glass windows. Always, try and pull the tape if you can. Don't pull like this, because that sometimes will cause an issue like that. The dot and the had to come off, but instead push against and pull down at an angle, and that way it comes off nice and easy. And see, in this case, sometimes when it gets cut, little pieces are left behind. They get missed by our production people, and it's just as simple as taking your nail or even the little blade and just peeling it off. Comes right off. And so there you have it. That's how you apply vinyl to your rear window of your vehicle. Generally, this needs to sit. It's dry. It's not going to smear or run or anything. But you don't use your rear window wiper or wash the vehicle for 24 to 48 hours. Let that adhesive really grab to the window. And we've also put up on our website a link to written instructions that should have been included in your kit, as well as some frequently asked questions. Hope this video was informative, and thank you very much.